Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Evening Prime is brought to you by TVS Apache RTR 4V Series, Oil India Limited, Vimal Ilaichi, Bole Zuban Kesari, Patanjali Biscuits, Yamaha FZS Air5, Lords of the Streets, and Himalaya Purifying Neem Face Wash, Pimple Free Healthy Skin Ka Expert.
Hello and welcome to Evening Prime. I'm Ronak. Let's start the bulletin with the top focus we've been tracking all day. Well, it has been a day of intense political drama in Meghalaya capital Shillong. While NPP chief Conrad Sangma called on Governor Fagu Chauhan with letter of support from as many as 29 MLAs, including 2 from the BJP and 1 independent. TMC leader Mukul Sangma engaged in hectic politicking in a desperate attempt to keep the NPP at bay. When Northeast Live spoke to Conrad Sangma a short while ago, he confirmed that signed letters of support from 32 MLAs, including 2 from the HSPDP and 2 independents, namely Kartush Marak and Remington Moming, have been received, and that the NPP was in talks with more MLAs. In fact, Northeast Live also accessed pictures of HSPDP and independent MLAs handing over the letter of support to Chief Minister Conrad Sangma.
We have 32 with us right now, and we are still in talks with many others.
But reports are coming that you have 34 right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I have 32 signatures with me, and we are expecting to get a few more.
Who are these 32, sir?
These 32 are basically NPP 26, 2 from BJP, 2 HSPDP, and 2 independents.
So even as we speak, there is a crucial meeting going on in the other camp. Your very crucial partner, UDP, is in that meeting with TMC, VPP. What do you have to say on it?
Yeah, I mean, they're having their meeting, but numbers are with us, 32 numbers. So we are quite confident that Governor will invite us to form the government.
Thank you very much.
And meanwhile, refusing to give up despite the poor show in the polls, TMC leader Mukul Sangma, on the other hand, held a meeting with the UDP, the Congress, PDF and VPP at the residence of UDP leader Lakshman Rimbui. Speaking to Northeast Live, editor-in-chief Wasbir Hussain, the senior TMC leader exuded confidence that it is not over till it's over and that anything is possible in the next 72 hours. Listen in.
Dr. Mukul, who were the people present in that meeting that you held today in Lakshman Rimbui's residence? Parties, TMC?
TMC, INC, UDP, and then VPP, you have PDF.
And there are reports that, we have also played these reports that Conrad Sangma ministry is being sworn in on the 7th of March and that he has the support of 34, including 2 PDF and 2 HSPDP MLAs.
See, there can be claim and there can be counterclaim, but the fact is that we all have seen that people of the state have spoken. It's a fractured mandate. There's no decisive mandate given to any political party. But one thing is very certain before us, which is indication for a change. Okay. Because there is no specific decisive mandate for any political party.
True, but Dr. Mukul, who knows it better than you at the end of the day that it is a numbers game, isn't it? Now, what about the Congress? Did Congress attend the meeting today?
Yes, Yes, they were there.
And when you say that PDF was present, when you say the PDF, was it the MLAs, Bantedor, Lingdo, and Gavin
Yes,
Williams?
yes, all the MLS.
Or not the leaders? The MLAs were themselves present.
Yeah, the president is one of the MLAs.
Okay. And what about the independent candidates, Kartus Marak and Remington Momin?
Kartus Marak has met me yesterday, and he has met also Conrad Sangma, and he's probably negotiating. Yeah, that's how the political dynamics unfold after
And what
election.
what about Methodius, the car of the HSPDP, and Shakliar Wardry? Did they attend the meeting today?
They were there prior to the meeting, but the meeting again took place in the late afternoon. That time they were not there, of course, but their president and other office bearers were there.
But the PDF, both the MLAs were there, Bantedor and Gavin.
Yes.
Okay,
so you media friends were there as well.
Right. So is the UDP TMC alliance and its supporters, will you be staking claim?
Claiming is one thing, but coming together to claim is another thing. So we are working on this whole, aggregating our strength with the sole resolve to fulfill this whole mandate of the people,
main
which
objective,
revolves around
the responsibility that you have just narrated. But no, my question is purely from a journalistic point of view. I fully understand, and I'm not trying to dilute what you are saying or the overall. So from purely journalistic, when Conrad Sangma met the governor today, the people in the NPP are saying that they have given them written support of 34. That is 26 NPP, 2 BJP, 2 PDF, 2 HSPDP, and 2 independent. Now, when you stake the claim, that means you have to bring the PDF and HSPDP out of this for 2034. Only then you'll be able to form the government.
Naturally, and all those claim and counterclaim, and ultimately whatever number is required to be presented. I think these are all these things which will unfold in over a period of time.
So it is game on.
It's a game on. It's a question of invoking the process of thinking in the minds of all responsible leaders to remind them. Look, you got a mandate, which comes with a responsibility.
So, finally, anything can happen in the next 72 hours. That is 3 days till 7th of March.
Necessary to protect the interests of the people and the state. Yeah.
Right. Dr. Mukul Sangma.
It's nothing personal, but then we know what is going to happen if the same regime is allowed to go on.
Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Mukul Sangma. Thank you very much for speaking to Notice Live.
Thank you.
So there you have it, viewers. Conrad Sangma confident of his position, but on the other hand, Mukul Sangma still refusing to give up. We'll slip into a very, very short break here, viewers. Don't go anywhere, because on the other side, our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain, joins us and joins the discussion on the developments so far from Meghalaya. Stay tuned.
Cholesterol, মেদবহুলতা আৰু মধুমেহ ৰোগীৰ বাবে সৰ্বশ্ৰেষ্ঠ হৈছে পতঞ্জলি physically refined rice bran oil আৰু কচ্চি ঘানি বিশুদ্ধ সৰিয়হ তেল।
Canara Bank announces special deposit offer for 100 days at 7.75% per annum. Apply online or visit your nearest Canara Bank branch.
Welcome back, viewers, and going back to the big developments from Meghalaya that we have been tracking all day. And I'm being joined now on our broadcast by our editor-in-chief, Wasbir Hussain, to give us more on this. So, Wasbir, welcome to the show, first of all. And my first and only question to you, Wasbir, the million-dollar question, of course, at this point in time. Has Conrad Sangma clinched the deal already, or can Mukul Sangma still come up with a twist and leave us all surprised?
Yes, Ronak, we have heard from the man himself, that is Conrad Sangma, reeling out those numbers. He categorically stated that he has 22. He has 32. Where are these 32 coming from? 32, the claim that Conrad Sangma is making, NPP 26, BJP 2, HSPDP 2, and Independent 2. That is a total of 32. And Conrad Sangma there has also said that he has the signatures of 32 with him, which he has submitted to Governor Phagu Chauhan earlier in the day, and that he is in talks, or for that matter, the NPP is in talks with more MLAs. So that means which are the, how many others are left? That is 27. Now, if Mukul Sangma, you have heard that conversation. I had a conversation with Mukul Sangma only a short while ago. In that meeting held at the residence of the incumbent home minister at the moment is the outgoing home minister Lakman Rimbo, a senior UDP leader in Shillong today. The following political parties were present. There were TMC, there was the UDP, of course, there was the PDF, there was the Congress, and there were the VPP. Now, let me bring you the figures of these two combined together. UDP has 11 MLAs, TMC has 5 MLAs, the Congress has 5 MLAs, the VPP has 4 MLAs, and the PDF has 2 MLAs. That is total of 27. Now, it's clear cut because elections were held in only 59 seats. The unfortunate death of a candidate due to which one election in one seat has been withheld. Now, the point is, if we look at the arithmetic at this point of time, 32 members, 32 MLAs are with Conrad Sangma, and the numbers with Mukul Sangma at this point in time are 27. Now, you are asking me this question whether Conrad Sangma has already clinched the deal or whether it is game on. Mukul Sangma says it is game on. Now, why? And he has also admitted openly. Then when I asked him that if Mukul Sangma still harbors the hope of breaking this NPP-led alliance, he has to bring either the HSPDP or the two independents to his side. Otherwise, he cannot achieve the magic number of 31. If he gets the two HSPDP to break away from that alliance, if he gets the two independents to break away from that alliance, that means 27 plus 4, he gets the magic figure of 31. But now we have to also understand the dynamics. That will be absolutely hodgepodge kind of a coalition. And now here the Conrad Sangma alliance, if we look at the Conrad Sangma alliance, he has NPP, which has a huge number of MLAs, that is 26. Plus BJP was the first party to give solid support despite the numbers that they have only 2, but BJP was the first party to come up with written support to Conrad Sangma, or for that matter the NPP. And then it was the HSPDP. We have shown you the pictures of the two HSPDP MLAs giving their support in writing to Mukul Sangma. Notice I've accessed those exclusive pictures.
Get confirmed. He also added that the BJP will also be holding a legislative party meeting very soon. Saha further expressed his gratitude to the people of the state for voting the BJP back to power.
Most probably, tentatively on 8th, the vote-taking ceremony would be held. So presently, this is the news. So may change or may not change. But this is our tentative news, which I have gathered just now. We have our majority, so that is the second part. So for the second part, again I will come. So today, I have come only for my tendering my resignation. খুব ভালো রেজাল্ট হয়েছে, আমরা অ্যাবসলিউট মেজরিটি নিয়ে এসেছি। এর জন্য কালকে তো আপনাদের প্রেস কনফারেন্সের মাধ্যমে সমস্ত ত্রিপুরাবাসীকে আমি ধন্যবাদ দিয়েছি, সবাইকে আমি ধন্যবাদ দিয়েছি। এর মধ্যে আপনারা সব খবর পাবেন, নিশ্চয়ই পাবেন।
Notably, the BJP won 32 seats, crossing the halfway mark in the 60-member Assembly House on its own, while its ally IPFT won in 1 seat. Meanwhile, Dr. Manik Saha also called on BJP supporters injured during post-poll violence after being allegedly attacked by CPIM workers. Dr. Manik Saha interacted with the injured at the trauma center in Agartala Government Medical College and GB Hospital in Agartala.
এবং পরিতাপের বিষয় বারবার বলা সত্ত্বেও এই বিরোধী দলের যারা কার্যকর্তারা আছে বা ওদের যে ক্যাডার আছে, সত্যি ওনারা ওদের লিডাররা কোনোভাবে ওদেরকে সংযত করতে পারে, কারণ ওনারা নিজেরাই ওনাদের যে ভাষা, ওনাদের যে বডি ল্যাঙ্গুয়েজ, তাতে ওরা উৎসাহিত হয়। আজকে দেখুন সারা ত্রিপুরাতে কি সুন্দরভাবে 16 তারিখ আপনারা সবাই জানেন কত সুন্দরভাবে একটা ইলেকশন হলো, ত্রিপুরার ইতিহাস রচনা হয় এবং সেইভাবে কালকে রেজাল্টও কোথাও কোনো জায়গায়। এবার আমি ধন্যবাদ দেবো আমাদের ইলেকশন কমিশনকে, যেভাবে ওনারা ইলেকশনটা করিয়েছে এবং আমাদের যারা আধিকারিকরা আছেন গভর্নমেন্টের, তারাও যেভাবে পরিশ্রম করেছেন। এবং আমাদের আরক্ষা দপ্তরের যারা এই ডিউটিতে ছিলেন খুব সুন্দরভাবে পরিচালনা করতেন। তারপরেও যেহেতু ওরা সবসময় এইভাবে আদাত সে মজবুত এইভাবে কাজ করতে করতে অভ্যস্ত, মারপিট গুন্ডামি এইসব করে এসছে। তো আমি এসে কালকে আমি খবর পেয়েছি, তো আজকে আমি এসছি, এসে দেখলাম বিভিন্ন জায়গায় একটা বিশালগড়ের ঘটনা হয়েছে, মনুর এখানে শামনুর এখানে ঘটনা হয়েছে, বটজলার মধ্যে আমাদের এখানে ঘটনা হয়েছে। তো বিভিন্ন জায়গায় আমরা দেখলাম বিশালগড়ের ঘটনা হয়েছে, এখানে কৃষ্ণধন বাবুর যে আমার কেন্দ্র ছিল বামুটিয়াতে ঘটনা হয়েছে, একদম মেরে ফেলার মানে উপক্রম।
And on the other hand, earlier the Tipra Motha chairman Pradyut Debarma had indicated that his party could give outside support to the BJP if required. Addressing media persons following the results, the royal sign made it clear that the Tipra Motha would rather sit independently than side with the Congress or the CPIM. Debarma also added here that the Tipra Motha, by means of being the second largest party in the state, is ready to support any party which comes to power for the welfare of the state, thereby making it clear that the party is ready to give constructive support to the upcoming BJP-led government.
हम सेकंड लार्जेस्ट पार्टी, तो हम ऑपोजिशन में बैठेंगे, लेकिन हम किसी के साथ नहीं बैठेंगे। हम इंडिपेंडेंट भी कंस्ट्रक्टिव ऑपोजिशन में बैठ सकते हैं, और जहां में सरकार को हमारा सहायता का दरकार होगा हम सहायता करेंगे, इशू बेस्ड हम सहायता करेंगे। लेकिन हम ना सीपीएम के संग बैठेंगे ना कांग्रेस के संग बैठेंगे, हम अकेले अपने विपक्ष में हम बैठेंगे।
सीएम मानिक साहब कह रहे हैं कि दे लुक फॉरवर्ड टू वर्क विद यू, आपके साथ काम करना चाहते हैं और आप।
नो, आई लुक फॉरवर्ड टू वर्किंग विद द ऑनरेबल सीएम। आई कॉल्ड हिम अप एंड आई कांग्रेचुलेटेड हिम माय सेल्फ। ही इज अ जेंटलमैन, ही इज अ गुड मैन। I've always maintained that he's got a very good and clean image, and I've congratulated him personally, and I also hope to work constructively. We have worked, even people in the opposition can work constructively with each other.
Notably, the Tipra Motha made its debut at the Tripura Assembly elections this year and won 13 seats. All right, on to Nagaland now. Elected members of the NDPP met today in Kohima to elect Nephew Rio as the NDPP legislator party leader. Meanwhile, the joint meeting of the NDPP and BJP will also take place in a day or two in New Delhi. Our Kohima correspondent Sarah Konya caught up with veteran politician and NDPP leader T.R. Zeliang for an exclusive conversation. Take a look.
The NDPP party had a meeting with all the newly elected members. What was the agenda of the meeting, and what were some of the, whether any outcome resolution was adopted in today's meeting?
Yeah, by tradition, after election result is announced, we used to come together and then have a meeting, all the newly elected members. And by tradition, we have to elect a new legislature party leader. So today we had meeting convened by party president Chingong Konya, and we have elected a new legislature party leader, and the House unanimously elected Sri Nephew Rio as leader of the NDPP legislature party leader. So we have decided to continue with the BJP as coalition partner.
So when can we expect the BJP and the NDPP party to have a joint meeting to work out on the formation of the new government?
That's likely to take place within a day or two. Within a day or two.
In a sense that the joint meeting or
joint meeting, yeah.
So that will be held in Kohima itself.
No, I think CM will be called. Few leaders will be called to Delhi. So they'll have a joint sitting with the BJP High Command, and then come back here, and then formation of government will take place. This formation of government is tentatively fixed on 7. So swearing in ceremony will take place on 7 tentatively. So within a day or two, BJP High Command and our leaders will have to meet. But I don't know whether I'll be included or not. So far, I have no information. So it depends on the president and the chief minister.
Well, you won with a margin of 10,000.
Voting percentage was very low. Some of the places like Jaluke town or Parent town, they could cast their vote only 50, 52, 55%. So since voting percentage has gone down, then automatically the margin also goes down. Otherwise, we would have crossed 10,000 plus.
It's time for a short break now. More news and updates to follow on the other side. Stay tuned.
News to keep you ahead.
শিশুৱে সাধাৰণতে গাখীৰ নাখায় সেয়ে ভাৰতত প্ৰথমবাৰৰ বাবে আমি গৰুৰ গাখীৰৰ সোৱাদ
Canara Bank announces special deposit offer for 100 days at 7.75% per annum.